Morning all, welcome back to the channel. I was going to go for a bit of a walk and talk whilst I was walking, but the tripod and the camera is a little bit wobbly when I'm walking, so I thought I would sit down in this beautiful sunshine and have a bit of a chat. As most of you are aware, this video is going to be mainly on faith and religion. I did mention that in the recap on Sunday, so that's what we're going to cover today. And there's two main reasons why. I did attend two events this week. So the first one was a reconciliation workshop on Tuesday. Now, my son's currently going through reconciliation as part of his schooling, so that's what he's going through at present. There's a few aspects to the sacrament of reconciliation. So first of all, he has to do a certain number of community service tasks and helping out through the church and stuff like that. So that's one aspect. Now we go to church every week, so he doesn't have any issues in accomplishing those tasks. That's part of the course, and he's well and truly on the way to achieving all those. And secondly, there's other tasks that need to be done, like going to these workshops. I had to go to a workshop probably about 3 weeks ago as part of this as well. And then the reconciliation is sometime in October. I can't remember exactly when, but so on Tuesday we went to the reconciliation workshop. Brilliant workshop, really enjoyed it, and it was mainly about the effects of reconciliation, what the outcome is likely to be, and stuff like that. So obviously the reconciliation results in healing, but it's also about forgiveness. It's about like resetting yourself, repenting against your sins, stuff like that. So that was the reconciliation workshop on Tuesday, and then further to that, I'm currently going through the process, and the reason I opted to go to this reconciliation workshop in place of my wife was that I'm currently going through the process of, I suppose, converting to becoming a Catholic. Well, I don't know how you'd call it. I'm Anglican by religion, but my whole family, being my wife and 2 kids, are Catholic, and we go to Catholic church. So as a part of learning a bit more about the Catholic religion and stuff like that, I've decided to go through I can't remember what it's called, it's an adult initiation, so you get baptized Catholic at the end of it. So that starts this month. And then the baptism will be on Easter Saturday, so about 7 months worth. Now, as I said, the whole purpose of this isn't about being baptized Catholic. That's not what I'm primarily hoping to achieve. The whole purpose is to learn more about God, about the religion, and becoming closer to God, because I think I mentioned it in my first video, for quite a period of time now, I've had a very strong fear of death. Now, I don't think the actual act of death is what I fear as much as not knowing what's after, not knowing about heaven, not knowing about the transition, all that sort of stuff. So that's undoubtedly my biggest fear, which sort of came to a forefront 6 weeks ago, when my anxiety and that started getting a lot worse. And I'm working through that. That's not the point of this video, but just to bring some context. So that's where we stand at present, and that's why my main view is to get a lot more education around God, around religion, around faith, and allow myself to become more connected to God, so that is not a fear. Because I think when you've got faith that there is an afterlife and stuff like that, there shouldn't be, I mean, there's always going to be a little bit of anxiety, but there shouldn't be that fear of what happens next. So that's what I want to accomplish out of it. And to be quite honest, even if I wasn't baptized Catholic, like if I wasn't going through this adult initiation process, I would probably want to do it just to experience the educational aspect of the program. So that's what's happening at present. Now, I said the second event that I went to this week was a funeral, so both ends of the spectrum, and it sort of, I suppose, didn't heighten my anxiety, but obviously the funeral's like end of life sort of stuff, and when you've got a fear of death, it can be a bit overwhelming to go to those sort of events. Happily, to report that I think I got through it quite well, and sort of worked out some of my inner demons. But it's quite interesting to sort of experience that with those sort of anxieties around death. Now, obviously, I'm only 45, but getting to the age where my uncles, aunties, parents, in-laws and all that are elderly, and I'm probably going to have to go to a lot more of these sort of events or funerals. So I am working my way through these demons and how to cope with them. But yeah, it's a slow process. It's not going to happen overnight, and hopefully this further education around religion and faith and God and that will sort of, I don't know whether it ever put an end to this fear, but will help me on that road. So anyway, that's what happened this week. Hopefully, I'd like to do a video on faith and religion and that every month, as I go further into that journey. But we'll see how we go. All right, all. We'll leave the video there. I'd love it if you'd like and subscribe to the channel to get some more content. I'd love to hear some comments and whatnot, what you want to see in the future. Just reach out and ask some questions, whatever you want to see. So until the next video, it's Don tuning out.